Hello, this is Gary D. Tonicourt from MoreThanASnapshot.com. Today we're going to talk about shooting bright white subjects and trying to get the pictures to actually look white. One of the problems is when your subject is bright white, it can throw off your camera's meter and you can end up with a picture that looks kind of gray. So your camera tends to meter things at 18% gray, and when you have a bright white scene like this, your camera's meter will try to make it look roughly 18% gray. So that's going to make your picture seem underexposed. So what you need to do as a photographer to compensate for that is to use your exposure compensation button and bump up the exposure about a 1 stop to the plus side. In this case, I used 1 1/3 stop over exposure. So if I set it back 1 1/3 stop so you can see how it would have looked if I had not used the overexposure, you can see here that the scene would have been very dark, sort of gray and dingy in color. And so by using the exposure compensation, we have a nice bright white scene. When you do this, you just got to make sure that you don't push it so far over to the right that you're overexposing something. You can see here in this photo we have nothing that's overexposed, so I pushed it about as far as you can go to the right without overexposing anything. On this side of the histogram, you can see it's pretty far away from the black edge. So if we wanted to add some contrast in this case, we could use the black slider and fix that very easily. Just push that over a little bit. And that's probably how I would process that photo. So this has been a little tip for shooting in snow scenes. I hope it helps. If you have snow out there right now, go out and try it. Thank you. This has been Gary D. Tonicourt from MoreThanASnapshot.com. If you like this video, please be sure to hit subscribe down at the bottom so you can see our future videos. Also, you might want to check out the show notes to see my other websites like MoreThanASnapshot.com, where you can take my online photography class. Also, like us on Facebook so you'll know what's new with MoreThanASnapshot.com.